Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Tea Time with Tony, where you get some straight talk by a gay dude as I serve the tea piping hot. Who's ready for some tea? Well, today's tea might be a little different. Temperature might be a little not what you're used to. Why? Because it's going to be very much like I am right now, really raw and really naked, I'm very good about sitting here and recording episodes where I'm throwing shade at people and places and things. But today I wanted to turn the mirror on myself and kind of talk about something I think we all go through. And I think by talking it out loud, I'm going to get a better handle on it. And that is our favorite nosy neighbor fear. So, why am I so scared? I've got this amazing life. All of these great things are happening. Let me tell you why I'm so scared right now. So, in a week exactly from when I'm recording this video, I will be on a plane to the United Kingdom, in London specifically, one of my favorite cities in the world. Second time I got there. And I will be starting my UK book tour for my new book, #Are You Here Yet? How to STFU and Show Up for Yourself, on sale in the United Kingdom on February 13th and in the United States on February 28th on Amazon, link in bio. Anyway, that was the mandatory product placement for the video. So when I land, I've got a ton of interviews, including one with the BBC, on the 13th, big launch party, which you can catch on my Instagram live. If you're in the United States, Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to say like 1:30 to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah. Hosted by Cheryl Hole, who placed 4th in RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1. Amazing queen. Funny as shit, too. I hope she doesn't outshine me. That bitch better not. And a lot more radio interviews. You would think I'm like dancing on the ceiling. Okay. A little Lionel Richie there for you folks that remember him. And part of me is, but there's a part of me that's really fucking scared. Why? I hate flying. I mean, flying is not the most comfortable thing in the world we could do, right? Air pressure, people crowding your space, these tiny seats. It's like, ugh. Your ears getting clogged, the compressed air just always smells funny. And I'm going to be in a plane for 8 hours. Secondly, for those of you who really know me, I have this amazing cat who I love dearly. His name is Logan. He's going to be 12 years old this year. In March, he will be completing 3 years of having feline diabetes with twice-a-day insulin injections. And I'm always worried about his health. I don't want anything to happen to him, especially when I'm away. I want to be there the day that he takes his last breath, because to me, that's like my child. And if you can appreciate that, unfollow me right now. But lastly, I'm scared that I'm going to fail. And that's the tea right there, folks. I am scared I am going to fail. Now, this is where my profession really, really helps, because an old coach of mine would tell me, what would you tell a client, Tony? And I would be, you know what? The possibility of failure exists. I have planned. You should see my notes. I have cue cards for me. I have cue cards for Cheryl. I have shit color-coded, highlighted. My agent's got a copy. My publisher's got a copy. I'm like, all my T's are crossed and I's are dotted. What I have absolutely no control over is, what happens that night, or what I say on these interviews, because, can't always prepare for every eventuality. And I think part of conquering this fear, or managing this fear, because I don't know if I'm going to conquer it, but I'm going to learn how to manage it, is to recognize, hey, things could happen. And you know what? It's going to be okay. Short of me showing up drunk and falling all over Cheryl Hole, which she might enjoy, I could, get myself out of anything. Like if I fall, I'm going to have to be like a drag queen and pick myself up, like when those drag queens fall like in the middle of the runway and they just do this fancy swirl and be like, oh, I planned that. That's what I got to do. Today I was not really successful. I was very angry. I was acting out. And, I have such amazing people in my life. And they sometimes carry me when I can't carry myself. And sometimes they do that without knowing it. So to all of you, and you know who you are, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So why am I rambling like this? Because I wanted to get real that, I'm not superhuman. I am flawed, and I am capable of the same issues and mistakes that you are. I never profess to be above anybody. So I'm just as human. And so, but with that, I could also figure out a way out, and we could always figure out a way out of our fears. And really the best advice I can give you on managing your fear is that the only way to the other side of fear is right through it and not on the other side. So, because the other option is allowing this fear to paralyze me. And what will that do? I'll stay here in New York. Sure, my practice is doing great. Book sales will be okay. But I'm going to always live with the what if, right? And, I'm 52 years old. I have plenty of what ifs. I don't want to add more to it, right? And so I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to be nervous, and I'm going to be scared, and I'm still going to rock it as best I can. Because I know I can, despite what fear tells me, despite what that inner saboteur that we all have tells me. So, best way to conquer fear, walk right into it. I have no easier solution. Trust me, if I did, I'd give it to myself right now. So, that is the tea. I apologize for this being a somber episode of Tea Time with Tony. But sometimes we need to hear the real tea. So, anyway, hope that helps. Until next time, enjoy your tea. Wish me luck. Bye.